Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. Yes, another Zelos joins the Mr. Zelos collection. You know me, I love my Zelos. And as you already saw from the title of this video, this is the fourth second generation Eagle that I purchased. Brand new. As far as I know, the Eagles are still available. I'll leave a link below in the description. But a snapshot in time, all 5 Eagles were still available for sale on the Zelos website. As you've seen in previous videos, I've already reviewed the Cerakote Frost, the Aventurine, and the Meteorite. This will be the Teal watch, meaning all I lack to complete the cycle is the carbon. And we'll work on that. Hopefully pick one of those up in the future. But inside the typical blue leather Zelos travel case is the watch in question. We'll put that over there. And we have the Teal second generation Eagle. Now, I've been a fan of the Teal treatment that Elshin does. I have a Teal Aurora. It was actually my father's Aurora. It was the last watch he ever bought. Was a Zelos Teal Aurora. And for that reason alone, that watch will most likely never leave my collection, as it has great sentimental value. But also because Zelos does a great teal. Now this one is a Fume dial. Actually, it's a double Fume dial. If you look at the dial real close, let me zoom in on it a little bit. As you can see, the dial is broken up by this inner ring between the numerals, the minute numerals and the hour numerals. And you can see it does Fume on both sides of the ring. Now, Fume is basically a technique or an effect, if you will, of the dial gradually shifting from one color to another, in this case shifting from teal to black, or at the very least a dark blue. And you can see it fumes from the ring out to the minute track, the railroad style minute track. It also does fume from the center of the dial out to the inner ring itself. And that's really, I don't know how difficult that is to pull off on a single dial. I've never seen that before. I'm sure it exists on other watches, but I personally have never seen that done before. That doesn't really mean anything. I mean, it's not like I can look at and touch every single watch ever made ever, but for me, that's a rather unique looking effect, and it really is. It makes this watch just even that much more good looking. It has the, and I'm sorry about the ugly thumb there, so pardon me for that. I cut my thumb working on my car a few days ago. It does have the typical Eagle, both first and second generation, of the skeletonized outer cage containing an inner, the inner cage or case, if you will. And it has the exhibition case back showing off the Swiss Le Jupere G100 movement with the custom turbine rotor. And you can see that this is number 104 of 150. So there are 150 of the Teal watches. This is number 104. Has the turbine style conical screw down crown. It does unscrew, and you can hear it pop and you can feel it through your fingers. It does have a ghost position at the first click. You can see I'm turning the crown, but nothing is changing. That's because the G100 does have the provisions for a date window, although there is no date complication on the Eagles. Second pull hacks the movement and allows for time setting. Push it all back in, push in and turn, and you get your screw down crown and you get your water resistance back. It is a titanium case. Like 4 of the 5 Eagle watches, this is a raw titanium color. It does have a coating on it. It does seem to have a coating on it, but it's not like the Cerakote, which has a coating on the a gunmetal coating on the case. The other 4 have this titanium color, as it were. FKM style rubber strap, quick release spring bars, has a nice texture with the contrast stitching on it. Very pilot watch like this is, after all, marketed as a pilot's watch. And it has the B style dial. I'm going to do a wrist shot right here, so let me put it on real quick. Get it in the keepers. The rubber strap is still a little stiff. And on my 7¼ inch wrist, it fits beautifully. As you can see on the down the barrel shot, I have plenty of clearance. It does wear a little, like all the other 2nd gen Eagles, it does wear a little bigger than its case style belies. It does have a pretty good cross section, lug to lug, so it does wear a little bigger. Like I've said in previous videos of these watches, the case size is not something I would go after. I generally try and go after bigger watches, like 42mm and above. This one is a little smaller, but the lug to lug does help, and it's a true lug to lug because you can see with the strap having this great articulation. I mean, it can articulate all the way 180 degrees. So actually more than 180 degrees, more like 270 degrees. But with the wide lug to lug, it fits my wrist very nicely. Sapphire crystal, top and bottom. The upper crystal obviously has this box style crystal, giving it a nice vintagey look to it. Titanium buckle, of course. It is a signed titanium buckle. 39.5mm diameter case. 48mm on the tip to tip. 20mm lug. 13.1mm thick. Now, I had to measure the thickness, the other measurements I got from the Zelos website. 100-meter water resistance with the screw-down crown engaged. So, despite it being a pilot's watch, it is a good overall sports watch. You could swim with it. I wouldn't dive with it. Obviously, with no dive bezel, it wouldn't really be a very good dive watch. But then again, you probably have a dive computer anyway, so you probably could shallow dive with it. I wouldn't recommend it with 100mm water resistance. I wouldn't test the seals that much, but do you, as they say. Let's see, what other statistics do I need? I went over the dial, all the measurements, the water resistance, the components. Yeah, pretty much good. I've pretty much covered all the bases with this watch. A nice pop of color on the second hand. Like the second hands on all the second gen Eagles. Even though, as you can see, it's floating above that ring in that shot, it gives the effect of, kind of running along the outer edge of that ring. And I really, for some reason, I really like that effect. I don't know why, it just speaks to me very nicely. Anyway, that is the second gen Eagle in the teal finish. And after wearing it for the rest of the day, I do a daily rotation of 3 watches. I'm gonna wear this one for the rest of the day. It will join the other Eagles in the case and get rotated in when I feel like it. But a beautiful watch. Like I said, Elshin does teal watches very well. And with the double Fume effect on it, this watch really looks great. I hope you enjoyed this overview. I hope you found it to be entertaining, useful, educational. If you did, I'm going to use this thumb here. Please click the thumbs up. Hopefully by the next time I make a video, this thumb will heal up a little better. But clicking the thumbs up does help with the YouTube search algorithm, helps bring people to the channel. And that is always a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, or you're going to try to insult or troll me, I'll simply delete the comment and block the commenter. There's always one, There's always one. You can't get away. You can't. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll stick around and watch many other videos. I have over 1,000 videos at this point. Lots of good entertainment, information, reviews. Please stick around. Enjoy. All I ask in return is if you haven't already done it, whether a new user or a returning user, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon too, so that when I upload new videos, you will be alerted. I am trying to get to 3,000 subscribers on this channel. When I do, I am going to do a watch giveaway, and I promise you, it will be a watch that you would want. It will not be garbage. Not that I've ever given garbage away in any of my other watch giveaways, but it will be a watch that you would want to own. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It is not getting any less crazy. I mean, just stick your head out the window. You'll see. So please, be careful out there. Stay safe. Be well. See you soon.